Hi, everybody. It is Monday morning, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Sunday. If you joined me on the live, you know exactly how busy my Sunday was. So, today is weekly home blessing. So, what does that mean for us? Well, we've got our 7 items that we do 8 minutes each that helps bless our homes, not clean our homes, bless our homes to where it's just that little extra love that we can give it to where it makes sure that we're keeping things up, even if the home is not totally clean, I think is the way I want to say that. Yes, that's the way I want to say that. Okay. All right. So we've got windows, only clearing the smudges off of windows and glass. We got all the trash in the house that's in like the trash bins and stuff. We've got mop the floor around piles. We've got vacuuming around piles. We've got dusting around and on top of things, but not getting out the spray and picking them up and doing all that stuff. We've also got changing our sheets, especially as we start getting into that warmer weather. This one becomes ever more important. And then also we've got culling magazines and or filing. Using that filing where you can use it on Fridays for tying up loose ends. So do one a day, do all of them today. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure you set your timer for each and every single one. So let's get going on what we've got to do today. We are starting out with our self-care. So our self-care, let me get my book. Oh, because I don't remember yes, I do remember what the mission is. Our self-care that we're looking at is there to help us remind ourselves that we are not just a mom. We are not just a wife. We are not just a worker. We are whoever we are. So, while I may be a mentor and I may be a friend and I may be a daughter and a mom and a soon to be wife and a grandma and all that stuff, mother-in-law, I'm still Renee. So, all right, here we go. So, did you get dressed to shoes, hair, and face? Ever so important because it gets us in the mood to work. Whether that work is just cleaning our home, whether that work is working at home, or work is leaving the home. There's so many different facets to work. They all include getting dressed to shoes, hair, and face. Okay? We have to eat all our meals, drink all our water, take all our meds. Why do we do that? There you go, buddy. Well, our body is, what is it? Anybody in healthcare, please feel free to correct me, but I believe our body is 70% water. So therefore, we lose water by going to the bathroom, by sweating, by working, and if we don't replace that water, our body dehydrates. Food, well, we need fuel for the body, just like our car needs fuel, so let's eat. And meds, y'all know the reason why you take your meds, okay? All right, 15 minutes of loving movement, because a body in motion stays in motion. When we move, we feel good. Now, 15 minutes may not seem like a lot, but to some of you, it may seem like an eternity. Don't worry about it. Work up to it. Same with this whole thing. If this is all brand new to you, one little thing at a time. Okay? So then we're going to get ready for bed. We're going to wash our face. We're going to brush our teeth. We're going to floss. We're going to do mouthwash. Possibly shower. Maybe yoga, meditation, cup of tea, whatever it is that helps you get ready for bed. And then, of course, you're going to go to bed at a decent hour. You know what a decent hour is for you. For me, between 10 and 11 o'clock, I need to be in bed. Okay?
Yeah, for me is 7, 8.
For you is 8, 9.
8, 7, 8. Because I get up at 7.
Yes, you do. Okay, so cleaning. Weekly home blessing, we already talked about it. We've got to make our bed, preferably with nobody in it. This one, to me, is a lifesaver. So make your bed at the end of the day. Then when you've had a horrid day, you can just crawl into that freshly made bed. Not to mention, as soon as the bed's made, the bedroom looks at least 50% cleaner. Okay? All right. Swish and swipe, keeping that going, making sure you wipe down the counters, wipe down the spots on the mirror, wipe down the toilet, and swish it out. I also take the trash out on that one, but that's me. Then we've got our laundry, doing it one full rotation. So sort, wash, dry, fold, put away. Put away means in the dresser, hung up in the closet, in the bins that it goes into, not on your couch, not on your chairs, not on the floor, not on the kitchen table. Put away. Okay? And we've got our hot spots, 3 of them, 2 minutes each. Do your impact areas, those areas that are going to make the biggest difference the minute you walk in the room. We've got our room rescues, 3 of them for 5 minutes each. Once again, do those rooms that make the biggest difference in your life. So for me, the 3 of them that make the biggest difference in my life is obviously the kitchen, the living room, and then it flip-flops between my bedroom and Josek's room. Because some days when I just walk past his room, it's like, oh my gosh. So there you go. All right. Your mission for today is to dust the ceiling in your kitchen. Get the cobwebs from the ceiling in your kitchen. We are working top down this week. So grab a broom and get those cobwebs. All right? 15 minutes, set your timer. Do not go over. Or you can declutter a certain area for 15 minutes. Your choice. Now we get into the planning, prepping part, okay? Now, if you watched my live yesterday on the old channel, I prepped all meals for the entire week. They are all labeled in bags in my drawer, ready to go, down to the sides. So I am set for meals. I also made breakfasts that all have just be heated up. So my life just got incredibly easy. Okay? So here we go. In the morning, we're going to check our goals that we set up at night. We're going to check those long-term goals as well, and we're going to journal those. 5 of them. It doesn't have to be this year. It could be in a year. It could be a huge goal. One of my friends was to buy a house. That is not a short-term goal. That is a long-term goal. But write it. What day is it going to happen? Every single day. Okay? All right. What is for dinner tonight? Tonight is leftovers. Simple, right? Do you need to pick up anything? Do you need to prep anything? Do you need to plan anything? Do you need to pull anything out of the freezer? And then what are your appointments today? So tonight, when we plan, we're going to sit down. We're going to come up with our 3 little short-term goals. So mine for today are, what are mine for today? Oh, make English muffins, get the chocolate sauce into its new container, and, I wanted to vacuum the living room floor. So those are my little short-term goals today. Let's see, then what is for dinner tomorrow night, which is roasted sausage, peppers, and onions with mashed potatoes. Already prepped, already made. All I've got to do is stick it in the oven for a couple minutes, I believe it said. Let's look. Let's look. By the way, that baked zucchini ziti was amazing. I did add meatballs to it, just because in my house, if you don't have meat, it's not a meal. Okay, so I'm going to bake it for 25 minutes. Not a big deal. I'm also going to throw the mashed potatoes on there with a little bit of cheese and turn them into twice baked. All right. So, any appointments today? Well, I've got work that's going on today. And then Jacek has, Monday, he's got MMA, and then he's got jujitsu if he's doing both classes. Set up the launch pad. So you're going to want to get your purse, your keys, your wallet, your planner, your phone, your charger, your lunchbox, everything in a central location to where you know where it is. So that way, when you need to start work, it's all there. Or when you need to leave for work, you're not hunting for anything. Also, don't forget to make lunches. And don't forget to set up your coffee pot, your teapot, whatever. And then, of course, don't forget to lay out your clothes. That will save you a minimum of 20 minutes in the morning. Okay? All right. So, for those of you without kids, I've rambled for 11 minutes, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to check back in the afternoon to see how you're going, and then again in the evening to see how everything has gone. Printables for the flight plan are underneath. Those of you with kids, here we go. Did they get dressed to choose hair and face, brush their teeth, wash their face, all that wonderful stuff this morning? Did they eat all their meals, drink all their water, take all their meds? Did they get their 60 minutes of movement in, their play 60? Did they get ready for bed at a decent hour? And then did they go to bed at a decent hour? All right. They're cleaning. Did they do their one zone in their room? Remember, keeping the minutes to their age.
For me, it's 8 minutes.
For you, that's 8 minutes. Because just like us, they can only stay focused for a certain amount of time. Okay? So work with it. Don't fight it. Did they make their bed? And did they get their chores done if they have to do any? Now, Jacek has chores. We just don't call them chores. Because it's just part of being part of the family. And if he wants to earn money, he will ask us, hey, is there anything I can do to earn money? And we'll let him know. If he goes above and beyond, like clearing everybody's dishes, he will get paid. When he cuts the grass, he gets paid because that is a labor-intensive task. So, did they get all their schoolwork done, checked off, put away in their backpack, ready to get turned in tomorrow? Is their launch pad set up? So if they've got sports, that is their launch pad, everything that they need there along with their backpack. And then don't forget, let them set it up and then we can check later. And then, of course, did they lay out their clothes for tomorrow? So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye. Remember, be happy, be healthy, be here, and be